What's up? Been a while. Haven't done a video in quite some time. Um, Now I posted one a couple of weeks ago. Some of you saw it. Um, I did take it down because I wasn't quite sure about the legalities of it as far as expectancy of privacy and no expectancy of privacy. That was a real gray area, so I just went ahead and took it down. Um, but those of you who did see it, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck we're doing right now. Shit's weird. Um, but we'll touch on that as soon as I know what the fuck is going on. Because, like I said, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what the fuck we're doing, where the fuck we're at. Shit's just weird. But in any case, follow up on my last video that's still up and about me going to Florida, checking it out. I was down there a few weeks ago now. Um, I went down to Florida just to feel it out, check out the work and um, the housing market and cost of living and fuck, I had a blast. I was out there Wednesday through Monday, a few weeks ago, and just had an absolute blast. Flew in Wednesday, immediately met some people at the hotel that were smoking weed by the pool, so I was able to get some weed while I was out there. Um, and that was within half an hour of checking into my hotel. I met these people and smoked a joint with them and asked if they had a joint I could buy, and dude handed me an eighth and said, "Hey, welcome to Florida." Uh, which was really cool. But then spent Thursday and Friday going out, feeling out the job market. Drove out to Palm Harbor and came back to Tampa, where I was staying. Which Tampa, where I was at, Aber City Historic District. It was a pretty weird spot. It was fun. It was a lot of fun, but it was fucking weird, and I felt dirty as fuck. Just the people that were down there, um, and the people I was hanging out with and talking to. Yeah, it was just a very very dirty place. Um, which really I found the hole in the wall bar, locals only type bar. And just pretty much every night I was down there, just went and hung out and had a couple $3 PBR tall boys and some wings, or they had a great cheddar bacon tater tot thing. It was really good. That was great dinners. I lived bachelor dinners because the menu in the hotel restaurant fucking sucked. Nothing but hipster quinoa bullshit. The only steak they had on the menu was a 36-ounce tomahawk steak for 140 fucking dollars. Fuck you. I am not paying that much for anything beef. Fuck you. But I digress. But yeah, a little hole in the wall bar, $3 PBR tall boys, and really good wings. Really good wings. And you can smoke in the bar. And that one, anyways, it was grandfathered in when they changed the law. So it's like the only bar in Tampa that you're allowed to smoke in the bar. I haven't done that since like 2001. Um, Friday night, I drove up to Gainesville and pretty much made a day trip out of it. Stopped at some job sites on my way up there. If I saw Jersey barrier on the fence, I popped in and just talked to the supers for a while, kind of feel it out. Um, but made a day trip, making my way up to Gainesville, and there was a lot of beautiful fucking spots between Tampa and Gainesville. Went up there, hung out at the track Friday night, checked out Gainesville Raceway, home of the Gator Nationals. Beautiful, beautiful strip, by the way. Absolutely gorgeous track. It's not Bandimere. I don't think anything can compare to Bandimere, but beautiful track. Absolutely beautiful track. A lot of nice cars running that night. There was even a fucking Tesla SUV, a Tesla SUV running low nines at 160 miles an hour. And it was some fat old retired guy just out there playing with his fucking electric car. He got yelled at for exceeding 150 miles an hour without having NHRA licensing. But went out there on Friday. Played lazy day in the hotel on Saturday because it was pretty rainy and stormy. Anybody who's been to Florida knows the Florida storms. And it rolled around pretty much all day around the hotel. So I just kind of hung out at the hotel all day. Storms tapered off later on. Went down to Elmer's. I had a couple PBR tall boys. Bought some cocaine. But Sunday went to the beach. I drove out to Moderna Beach on the Gulf Coast and walked Moderna down to Treasure Island and back up and, hit up a spot at both places, Treasure Island and Moderna Island, called Caddies. Killer little bar. Amazing shrimp. Best shrimp basket I've ever had in my life. But yeah, walked the beach all day. Got out there at like 10 o'clock in the morning, hung out until sunset around 8:30. Watched the sunset. Amazing sunset. Definitely rival of Colorado sunsets. Just a beautiful day. The beach was busy, but it was still a great time for some reflection and self-realization. Just a really calming day. Even though there were a lot of people out there, it was a super busy beach doing all the fucking shit you see in the movies, playing volleyball and frisbee and tossing the football and going and playing in the surf and like everything you'd see in like a fucking 80s movie is the camera's walking down the beach. That's what you're seeing. And I walked the beach just literally up to my shins in water. I Google mapped it at 9 miles that day, just up and down the coast with my feet in the water. Got burnt to shit. Roasted my feet and my shins. Oh my God, I haven't had a sunburn like that in a long time. Even had a hat sunburn, which you can't really see anymore, but I had a pretty solid hat sunburn with the tan line there and there. It was fucking wild. If you want pictures, fucking DM me on Facebook or whatever, or text me. I'll fucking send you that crazy fucking picture. But great day on the beach. Was really amazing. Just that state is gorgeous. Those of you who live in Florida, I really do envy you. Beautiful state, great housing market. The work is plentiful. Just an absolute amazing place. But we decided we're not moving down there. Even if we split, that's another story. But definitely not moving down there, at least for the next 4+ years. Once the older kids are out of high school, because we're not going to make them come with us and leave everything they've ever known, and we're not going to leave them. So we're not going anywhere for quite some time. For the foreseeable future, we're not going anywhere. We're staying put. Maybe sell the house. Here, once we hit 100 equity, maybe sell the house and go get some property up north, Weld County, something. But we're not going to Florida. What am I doing turning away? It's fucking Colorado, and you all know me, so. But yeah, beautiful place. Everybody said I hate the humidity. No, No, that was fine. I've been to the Midwest. That was nothing compared to Missouri, Illinois, Iowa, the same time of year, fucking Minnesota. No. No. We're not doing that again. Florida was fine. The Midwest sucks. Florida, it was nothing. It was actually halfway decent. You know, one thing I did like about it was the fact that walking back to the hotel after last call at 2:30 a.m. because I can't get drunk at sea level at this point, even though I've cut way back on my drinking. Still can't get drunk at sea level. It's just not a thing apparently. But walking back after last call at 2:30 in the morning and it's still 85 degrees outside, that was pleasant. You know, even though I like the chill we get in Colorado at night once the sun goes down, that was really nice. You know, but no, had a lot of fun. Did my thing for a few days in Florida and enjoyed the shit out of it, but ultimately we're not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Dev's not going anywhere. The boy is not going anywhere. But yeah, that's pretty much update on me. Whether y'all care or not, I don't give a fuck. This is really just for me to vent. I know nobody really cares. Maybe a few people. But this is really, really relieving and relaxing for me to be able to post, because I don't feel like I'm sharing my feelings or my things to somebody who doesn't give a fuck. Because if you don't give a fuck, scroll on. And that's the great thing about this platform is, you know, that if people care, they're watching. If they don't, scroll the fuck on. So you know those who are watching it are actually listening. And that is immensely helpful in my mental state. It really is. And I love all you guys that do watch it and do care and do reach out when I post a video. And it's not about the reaching out. It's just the thought that somebody is listening, maybe going through the same shit, maybe wanting to vent themselves but don't know who to vent to. You know, most of you who are watching this have my info, so you ever want to just shoot the shit, hit me up. Or don't. I really don't give a fuck. Not in the least. Cheers.